So I recently attended my very first meetup for Tech Day. It was a tech meetup, and it's a really great way for people to meet other people that have similar interests. And I was wondering if you could just, give me a brief synopsis of what Meetup is.
So Meetup is a website where we help people to organize and to find groups where they can meet up in person.
And what kind of groups does it vary from? I mean, is it only in one sector, or can it be anything?
Oh man, it's all over the place. So we do have tech groups, like you said, but our biggest category is actually moms groups. And we have dog groups and hiking groups and motorcycle groups and gardening groups and you name it, and there's a group for that.
So how do people set up a meetup? Do you guys arrange a location and then people can meet up there? Or is it all user-generated, arranged?
So yeah, the content is all user-generated, and we try to provide tools to help people find venues and to get the word out about their group. But in the end, it's the organizers make it happen.
And is there any criteria that you cut it off at we're not allowing this type of a meetup, or only this kind is allowed?
Well, it's funny because when people start a group, they very often start the group and the first thing they do is they search for their group and they go, why can't I find it? And the reason why is because there's actually our team of community specialists, actual people, sit there and look at every single group that gets started. And while we're willing to accept a lot of stuff, they're just trying to make sure there aren't spammy groups and groups that are really there just to try to promote. I'm not the best qualified person to explain the exact qualifications.
Right.
It's less about making sure that it's the right thing and just making sure that somebody's not trying to abuse our platform for to promote something that's not really above board.
Or illegal. So how many users do you have on Meetup? I mean, it's been insanely popular.
Yeah. We passed 10 million users not that long ago, and we do about 2 million RSVPs a month right now. And actually just as of last week, we now have over 100,000 groups worldwide.
Wow. And so how often are meetups going on? Is there a meetup going on right now?
Yeah, well, I mean, if you look at one of these monitors here, you can see these are people RSVPing live right now. So I think, let's see, right now, there's somebody RSVPing about 50 times a second.
Wow.
So, 15 times a minute. My apologies. So yeah, there's plenty of meetups going on right now. I don't know the exact numbers on that, but...
Do you have to pay to register to attend a meetup?
To attend a meetup is absolutely free. Organizers do pay a small fee to host a group.
Great. And so if people want to register or learn more, they can go to...
Meetup.com.